How much is a human life worth? For 7-month-old baby Mia, the answer was an unimaginable 16.5 crore rupees. And her family only had weeks to find it. Baby Mia Maria, who is from Muvattuvarra, Kerala, seemed like any other ordinary happy baby. But her parents started noticing something unsettling. Her movements started slowing down. After checking up with the local hospitals, and the local checkups, they told them to give it time, but still the parents knew better, the instinct knew better. And after a series of tests at Amrita Hospital, a genetic diagnosis shattered the entire world. Baby Mia was diagnosed with SMA type 1, which is spinal muscular atrophy type 1. The, the clock was ticking officially, and it was ticking fast. To understand why Mia's condition is so critical, let's look at how SMA, spinal muscular atrophy, actually affects the body. So SMA type 1, it's a severe autosomal recessive genetic neuromuscular disorder. It strikes infants between birth 6 months of age. It attacks the body's motor neurons, which are basically very vital for controlling and it controls the wires which connect the brain and the muscle. So for healthy babies, as you see in this image here, they rely on a gene, that is SMN1 gene, to produce a protein that will help keep these motor neurons alive. In babies like Mia, there's a mutation that happens in this particular gene, that is SMN1 gene. And when the mutation happens, the protein that is required for the motor neurons to be alive will not work. Okay, there's that single protein is not available. Because that protein is not available, the motor neurons start rapidly dying. Crucially, a child's cognitive development remains entirely normal, but their physical body is trapped. It starts triggering profound floppiness, poor head control, and the inability to sit without any assistance. As the chest muscles start weakening, infants start resorting to belly breathing using only their diaphragm to breathe. Sucking and swallowing also becomes a battle. While historically it's quite fatal by age of 2 because of respiratory failure, new disease modifying therapies are completely changing this grim reality. So let's check that. So the medical science has a weapon, and that is called as Zolgensma. Okay, this is the medically known. It's a famously labeled the world's most expensive drug. Okay, it's not a daily pill or a lifelong treatment. It is a one-time intravenous gene therapy which directly addresses the genetic root cause of this particular SMA type 1. Okay, so let's see how Zolgensma works. Think of it as a genetic software update. Scientists use a harmless engineered virus called AAV9, okay, because this specific virus can uniquely cross the blood-brain barrier. It acts as a microscopic delivery truck. Inside this truck, there is the fully functional, healthy human SMN1 gene. Once this is injected into the bloodstream, the virus will carry this particular functional gene straight into the motor neurons, and it will help the cells to produce the missing protein. This instantly will halt the muscle wasting, protects against swallowing and respiratory failure, and allows children to achieve near to normal motor milestones. But why is this so expensive, right? Why is this astronomical price tag given to this particular drug, Zolgensma gene therapy? The reason is because the decades of high stakes research, incredibly complex sterile manufacturing, and the fact that it is a ultra rare disease is a reason why this particular gene therapy, Zolgensma, this particular drug, is very expensive. The price tag was an impossible mountain for a middle class family, so they asked for help. What happened next can only be described as a modern day miracle. The Save Baby Mia campaign swept through Kerala and global diaspora like wildfire. Thousands of ordinary citizens answered the call, auto drivers donated their daily earnings, students chipped in their pocket money. In a staggering display of collective human empathy, the entire 16.5 crore rupees was raised in just 3 days. The crowd didn't just smash a financial goal, they bought Mia the rarest commodity of all, which is time. So today, baby Mia is undergoing the mandatory medical protocols at Amrita Hospital to safely receive her life-saving dose. Her journey proves that while modern science can create miracles, it takes human kindness to make them real. When science offered a cure, humanity found a way. What do you think about Mia's incredible story? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like, share this video to spread hope, and subscribe for more stories behind the science. See you next time. Bye everyone.